What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Today's review is going to be a 2017 TAA exclusive cigar, and this is the La Palina Bronze Label. Now, this is the second installment of the TAA for 2017 cigars that are being released to retailers. Now, this is the Bronze Label is featuring the wrappers from Honduras. The binder is, the wrapper is Habano, the binder is Honduras, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Honduran. Now, this is a 6.5 by 50 stick. They're packaged in boxes of 20. This one I picked up from Stag Tobacconist of Phoenix, and I believe I paid around $8. I could be wrong, but either way, I wanted to try something that was being released today, or released this year. Since 2017, we really haven't seen a lot of releases yet, and we do have some of them coming up when they have the actual TAA conference, or the ICBR. If you didn't get any of that, scratch it, don't worry about it. When they have their cigar conference with all the people in the industry, that's where they release a lot of the newer cigars. So we might see some more at the end of the summer and even more towards the end of the year. But we have some that have been released, but I like to try this one because I've seen it was available. And I do like this cigar brand very much. So just a little bit of info on them. This is coming from the factory in Honduras that's actually owned by Rocky Patel. So it's a little collaboration with that tobacco. But man, as you can see, it is a good looking stick. I mean, it is not a real dark Maduro, more of obviously a Habano wrapper. Very minimal seams, very tight seams, and then the veins, of course, you got a few, but again, it's a natural tobacco leaf. And it does appear that it might be a double cap cigar. But man, I just dig the whole bronze style. So we'll go ahead and we'll cut this up, and we'll be back. We'll be right back for that pre-jaw, and then we'll go into the first third. Alright, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to draw something a little different than I normally do. I'm going to use my V-cutter. I'll go ahead and V-cut that. Reason I'm doing that is I did a straight cut. This is my second cigar of this series. The first one I did a straight cut, and it just seemed to unravel a lot. And the other issue I was having in the first cigar was the fact I had to keep lighting it. It wouldn't stay lit, and it doesn't mean... When I was smoking it, I was hanging out with some friends, and so a lot of times you get talking and you get sidetracked from the cigar. And then when you look down, it's out. But, you know, with that said, whatever your experience is, I hope it's a good experience. But like I said, it's very, it's not real spongy to the touch. It's kind of firm. But off that pre-draw, getting a little bit of like a baking spice, a little cocoa, a little bit of like a sweet fruit, like a dried fruit flavor. I would almost say it's like a apricot or a peach. And off the foot, we're getting that cocoa or almost like a baker's chocolate profile. Again, now if you don't necessarily get these profiles that I'm giving, that doesn't mean you missed it or that I'm totally 100% right. Each person has a different profile. Now for me, I ate dinner before I did this review, so it's going to be a little different than if you try to smoke this on a empty stomach, which I did the first time. Don't recommend that. It wasn't pretty. So we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and light this up, and we'll get into that first third. Trying something a little different, more of an evening review. It's about 7 o'clock Phoenix time. Reason is too, it's over 118 degrees today. Not going to hang outside in the heat and try to smoke a cigar. So I'll wait until it at least gets to 100. But for us in Arizona, 100 is not that bad. Now, for some of you else in the country, you might melt So I don't suggest coming to Phoenix in the summer unless you want to enjoy the heat. Alright, so with that, you get a really good ample amount of smoke. I'm getting a little bit of a cedar wood profile off of the retrohale of the smoke. A little bit of that sweetness is coming through, a little bit of a pepper. Not so much a bite, just it's there. But man, gotta say you can't, excuse me, just too much smoke making me not be able to talk. So definitely something to try. Again, it never hurts to try a cigar, even if you've heard bad things about it. It all depends on the person and their profile. I've had cigars people tell me they're great. They're not. And then ones I've recommended, people say they hate them. They don't like them. So that's unfortunately, that's just what it is when you're smoking cigars in this review type thing. You're going to experience cigars you like, cigars you hate. It's just we leave it up to the gods to decide which is the best. So let's go ahead and continue smoking this. I'll be back with our second third after this. I figured it out. It's not a sweet peach dried flavor. It tastes to me like orange peel. I don't know why I was saying peach, but it's orange peel. So that charred cedar and that orange peel. That's what I think it is. I do want to take a moment to thank everybody out there who watches, but I also want to thank all the fans who are watching now because they've seen my Twitter profile, my Instagram profile, and stuff I put on Facebook. And if you haven't seen it and you want to be part of a group, it's a free group where you can post your cigar experiences. It's Cigars and Whiskey on Facebook. Now, it's not a Facebook page. I have one of those, but it's actually a group forum where you can post pictures and comments and stuff that's going on in your area that might be cigar related, and just a way for the community to reach out and hang out together. So if you're interested, check that out. It's in the links below. It's going to be in my description box. I believe it's Cigars and Whiskey blog, because it was something I started a long time ago when I was writing cigar reviews and not videotaping them. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our second third of our review of the TAA Palina Bronze Label 2017 release. Second third, the spice that I was describing is getting a well balanced, a little better balance with like a brown sugar profile, like a sweetness, and a little bit of the chocolate is kind of muting off. It's not as predominant as it was in the first third, but all in all, a real smooth, mellow smoke. I would say about this point, as you can see, we're just into the second third. It's probably a medium, not a full medium, but a medium. But we'll be back with our final third right after this. Stay tuned. Alright, everybody, welcome back to the final third of our review. As you can see, it's getting a little darker, so I want to hurry up and wrap this up before lighting is an issue. With the TAA in the final third, you can see the ash holds on pretty good. It is burning a little uneven. It might be because I'm smoking at a different pace than normal. I might be even trying to rush it because I don't want it to lose the light. That's my problem, though. But all in all, right now I'm starting to get a real heavy nut profile, like hazelnut, almost like a nutmeg creaminess off the smoke, and the pepper is more like a mild white pepper, and the floral spice is still phenomenal on the cigar. Now, this is definitely going to be a medium strength cigar. I never felt it really get to the full strength, but it is a high medium. So prepare yourself if you don't smoke the mediums that are almost full strength. This might be one of them. But man, all in all, it is a good cigar. Again, the La Palina Bronze Label 2017 TAA exclusive. Now, for you to find these cigars, you can keyword it in Google. It's there. Other thing is, if you have a cigar shop you go to that is a member of the TAA, that means that they're part of that organization. sometimes they get the cigars like mine did here in Phoenix, where you can buy them. So keep a lookout for them. They're coming. If you haven't already seen them, they're probably going to be in shops soon. I know they were already shipped. A lot of places already have them. So with that said, all in all, if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Thanks and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Cigars and Whiskey. Have a great day. Have a great smoke. And I will see you next time.